Welcome to Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium, where this crowd has been in since early in the day, saying, you know it, you tell the story, you tell the whole world that this is Bear territory. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 20. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense getting set for first down. They'll leave it with him. Oh, gave the defender the business. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Unloads it left. Got him, and nobody's close. He's off to the races. The tag. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cal!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with you.
And he tacks on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Safe completion on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Back to throw, it's Angulo. Finds his big tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They'll try to tack one more on their score. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead is 8. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. TCU will send it its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Line is set on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
That's the end of the quarter. With the score now 15, TCU 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. On the run, it's Cook. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They get to him as he throws. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Hoover. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cal! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Cook. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Got some room to run. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Makes his man miss. Open space at the 25. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Snap it to the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
TCU 7.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
It's complete to the right. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To throw, it's Hoover. He looks that one in nicely. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they tacked on the extra point.
TCU 14.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
This time it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Angulo. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cal! And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking for a man, it's Hoover. He's going to throw deep right side. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. There he goes to the right. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Just enough time for one final play of the half. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and fires toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Offense set on first down. To the air, it's Angulo. He's right on target. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And the stomping has commenced. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations. Shooting up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that puts you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number one, we got to stop the run.
Well, the runner paid the price on that one. Nobody blocked the middle linebacker. He came through that hole unencumbered and laid the lumber on that tackle for loss.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to stay on his feet. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Discards a man. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! And the pummeling has started. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring. And man, oh man, he is in the dark. reception. The offense starts with a short field. They go to the ground. Oh, look out, there he goes. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Line gets set, first down. Let's go. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
He'll try to do it himself. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there getting set. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Takes a handoff. It's Cook. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Cal 57, TCU 21.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Setting up the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Going up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He makes the connection. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
Now 2nd and 10.
Get set. Gaucho.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Plows through the defense.
Quarterback with the carry. Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready up.
The Horned Frogs have taken it inside the 20.
Lasso.
Running the red zone. It's Cook. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs will keep this drive going. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
On the double.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13.
Flex. Green 25. Squirrel. Pilot.
He's looking to throw. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cal! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
That ball's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. The Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
17 on the play. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. What a snag by the defense. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This is what you're looking